What's going on, folks? We've got Ramsey in the house here on Roll Call Radio. Ramsey graduated earlier this week, and this will be his final time on Roll Call Radio here.
This is my name. What does it say right here on the bottom?
It says comic, and I can't see the rest of it.
Ram.
Comic Ram.
Like Rahm Emanuel.
Like Rahm Emanuel. All right, he's got this nice little
It's
print.
a car. Yeah, it's a 24-inch car decal, and I've been pontificating putting it on my back window. I got it 2 years ago. I got a new car 9 months ago, or on April Fool's Day actually, and it's because it's like 26 inches. I think that maybe the cop might have it.
You probably end up getting pulled over. They'd get you for your loss of sight or something.
Do you think it's too big? It's pretty dope though, right?
Yeah, it's nice. It's just I don't know if you could put that on your back window, because I think they might end up pulling you over.
Yeah, I mean, specifically, because I'm going to be driving through 7 states, I think Ohio, Nebraska, Iowa, Indiana, Colorado, Missouri, and then California, and I'm sure one of those states will be like, yeah, let's pat this guy down.
Why don't you tell the listeners exactly where you're going, Ramsey?
California, the West Coast, 7 states, 40 hours, 1,700 miles.
Wow, so you're going for a ride, that's for sure.
I actually want to be in. I did it before, and I drove a smart car, an 8-foot. They're only 8 feet long from the bumper to fender, and they weigh 1 ton. They weigh 2,000 pounds. And I used to tell my friends that when I bought it in 2005, and they would actually pick it up. They would take it as an incentive that I was testing their strength, you know. And so they would be like, oh, 2,000 pounds, I could probably lift that up. And then 6 guys a minute later would be surrounding my car, picking it up and moving it into another parking space.
Ah, the good old pick up the car. You know, I have a funny story about picking up a car. One night I went to a Cubs game, and the way everybody was parked, you couldn't get out. This one car was blocking everybody, and it was a smaller car. So we all, about 8 of us, picked this car up and moved it to get it out the way so everybody could get out. It was a little small car, so it wasn't like it was heavy or nothing, but we moved it out so everybody could get out.
Yeah, it's nice doing something in real life, because I saw it in Arnold Schwarzenegger do it in Twins, where he went under the car and he was like bench pressing the car. And
Get to the chopper!
And Eddie Vogel would say that about Michael Beard, that he could bench press the car. But you know, you see these things on TV or you hear about them, and then when you actually see it, it's a lot different.
Yeah, it's some interesting stuff.
Well, you actually did it. You actually picked up a car.
Yes, I did. When are you heading out to California, man?
I'm picking up my brother, who's going to be my passenger. He's going to be helping me, because it's 40 hours. It's nice. Even if you do it by yourself, it's better to have somebody like there and making sure you're not texting and driving. So I'll be picking him up on Halloween.
Texting and driving is not good, and especially on Halloween. Don't do that, folks. Put the cell phones down while you're driving. Don't hit some little kid just trying to get out there and get some candy. Pay attention to the road. I know I'm going to be out trick-or-treating with my daughter, so please, drivers, at all costs, try to avoid looking at your phone while you're driving that day, just to be safe, because you don't want to end up running over some kid and taking him away from his parents and putting him in a hospital or hurting anybody. That wouldn't be good.
And not only on Halloween, just every day.
Yeah, that's an everyday thing.
Yeah, texting and driving you can easily get distracted, and you don't want to live with something the rest of your life with something like that on your conscience. So just be smart when you're out there driving. When you're driving, that's your priority, is to drive. That text can wait.
Follow the billboards. It says better left unread than dead.
Yes, yeah. That is very true. Very, very true. Because and it's not just you can hit somebody, but if you get into a car accident, you might put yourself in the very dangerous situation of putting yourself in danger of dying or life support or whatever the case may be. So just when you're driving, just focus on that and pay attention to the road.
Thank you, Marcus. Thank you.
Those are our quick tips brought to you by Marcus, Ramsey, and Steve. on your everyday driving adventures, just don't look at the phone while you're driving. I've been guilty of it at some times, but it was more or less to look at my GPS because my phone would fall off of where I had it sitting, and I'd have to go reach down and grab it and get it put back on right. But as far as texting and driving, it's something I don't do because I don't want something to happen to somebody or to myself. I know Marcus is very excited for tonight's game. He's got the new Cubby postseason wear on. I am really digging his hoodie he's got here. And
Beautiful threads.
He's even got the postseason Cubby hat, so that's pretty awesome.
Oh wow.
The World Series official cap. I got it the other day. Today's Friday. I think I got it on Tuesday. I had purchased it. Luckily, they still had some in stock, so I definitely got one as soon as I could because I know they've been selling out pretty much everywhere around me in the Joliet area. So I was able to find one out here in Lombard, so I definitely got one.
Is it true that you cannot watch a game inside of a restaurant? I heard there's going to be that many people watching the game tonight. They said it's better to stay home.
No, what I have heard is they are charging cover charges at all the bars near Wrigley, which I think is a crock of you know what, because $150 to get in the door to watch a game in a bar. I realize it's the World Series. I mean, I understand that, but they've never charged before to walk in the door. Why are you gonna start doing that now? Why are you gonna do that to fans that can't afford that $7,000 is what I've been seeing tickets are going for? I mean, nobody has that kind of money, and $150 just to walk through the door. That's crazy. I'll be more than happy sitting at home in my chair with a nice cold beer, watching it on a 60-inch HD screen TV, enjoying my time. That's how my nights.
Yeah, buddy. Hey, what happened to Bauer's pinky? Is he out of the game 3, or was that a week?
No, that was
months
from
ago?
the previous series. He did something to his pinky finger, and he ended up bleeding, and they couldn't get it healed, so they had to pull him out. And then in game 2 of the World Series, he didn't last too long. It just he couldn't hack it. The Cubs came out swinging, scored 1 run in the first inning. Chris Bryant hit a single, and then Anthony Rizzo doubled him home. So they got on the board quick. And then what I was reading is the first team, usually the team that scores first ends up winning the game. I think they said 70% of the time. So,
And you know what? The funny story about that is, I don't know if you had seen it, because the whole reason why he even cut himself is because he was messing around with the drone. Well, prior to Game 2, before his start, a Chicago Cub fan had sent him a mini drone as a gift, and he posted the picture on Twitter of him holding up the drone with the little card that said, I don't remember what it said exactly, something along the lines of, this is for you or whatever, and he's smiling. He took it as a light joke, and it is pretty fun to see. So yeah, the Game 2, it didn't really last that long, like you said. I was kind of surprised to see that it didn't start bleeding again, because they were saying that they were using like some type of glue and whatnot to hold it together. So that was a little funny story on that about that.
it's still blowing my mind that we're talking about the Chicago Cubs, and the World Series is going on, and they're actually in it. I never thought I would see the day when the Cubs would be in the World Series. Just actually the overhead shot they have of Wrigley Field and seeing the World Series logos on the field, it just gives me goosebumps. You can make fun of me and say whatever, it doesn't bother me, but I'm that much of a fan of the team. I've been following my whole life, and I never thought I'd see the day when that would be there.
Do you see those two words together?
Yes, World Series and Chicago Cubs you would never expect to see that. We're going to do our social media here. So if you're ever looking to find me on social media, you can find me on Twitter at SJC5. You can contact our morning show's Facebook page, which is Roll Call Morning Takeover. You can find me on Facebook at Steve, last name CROKENOWER. Also, you can find me at LinkedIn with the same name I just gave for Facebook. WordPress, sjc5site.wordpress.com, and I will be getting more involved with my WordPress website. I've kind of had a lot of stuff going on at home, and I haven't been able to keep on it, which I've been upset about, but I will be back on there blogging and talking about everything Chicago sports. What about you, Marcus? Where can they find you?
Let's see, my Instagram, Marcus C1025, Facebook, Marcus Cisneros, CISNEROS. I also got a Snapchat. You can hit me up on Snapchat. It's Marqua, Marqua. And for those who don't know, listeners, my nickname is Marqua. I've had that nickname for about a year now.
Don't lie to yourself.
Kind of been rolling with that.
Stop
since
lying.
that. Ramsey, where can they find you on social media?
4 letters, SJC5. But seriously, go to Roll Call Takeover, and we're accumulating 30 likes a week. So if we keep that up, that's 120 likes by November, and then by Christmas we'll have 240. So let's keep up the momentum, people. Come on, let's go. Come on.
I thoroughly appreciate everybody that has taken the time that I have invited to like the page, to do like it, and keep up on some of the stuff that I got going on in there.
Yeah, we're gonna be giving away. I won a award at graduation for if you attend every single class here at the IMS and you graduate, they give you a little piece of paper that says you have 100% attendance rate. So first one who calls in, I'm going to give this award away to you because there's not really much I could do with this award.
Okay, he has an award and he is giving it away to the first caller to 773-348-3947. Again, that number is 773-348-3947. The first caller to call in will get this giveaway. I asked a question the other day on the roll call webpage, asking people, this was the question today,